Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. This is Katie, and if you're new here, hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And if you are back, welcome back. Today, I'm here to share an unboxing with you guys from a company that you have heard me share about before, called Craft Ease. This is actually a custom that I am going to get to work on for the Old Masters event that I am co-hosting in collaboration with the very fabulous Jessica over at Tiny Worlds of Wonder. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, right up front, I do want to let you know that both Jessica and I are Craft Ease affiliates. And so even though we're both affiliates, we are both very candid about sharing our honest opinions. But that's still a relationship that I want you to know about. Along with that, I do want to say that I received this kit for free because Craft Ease wanted us to have the chance to show you guys what their customs look like. Now, you've seen me share kits from Craft Ease before that are fully charted. They have really beautiful licensed artwork that comes with enhancement drills like crystals, and they're already pre-charted for you. I've completed 2 canvases from Craft Ease and was thrilled with the end result. So when they reached out and asked if we wanted to try their customs with our Old Masters event so that we could share with you guys kind of what their offerings look like, I was like, yes, I would love that. In fact, I didn't realize that you guys had customs. So yes, please. So you can see that the box did arrive kind of banged up. That has happened with at least one of my other kits from them, just with the shipping process. But because these are poured glue, I haven't seen any damage to the kits themselves, long lasting that is. So, okay, we've got drills. Okay, that's empty. Here's the canvas. Yes, there's a crease from where the box bent, but I have the feeling that'll lay flat without too much trouble. What else do we have? Oh, more drills. Okay. And an inventory sheet. And they do send you with the custom kit, you do get a basic toolkit. Which includes a sparkly clear pen with looks like a 4-placer on the end. A couple of squishies, so you can make it like super comfortable. 4 plates of pink wax, and it's not terribly see-through, so that means generally the less see-through a wax is, the higher quality it is and stickier it is. We have our white boat, and we have a pair of angled tweezers. Now, with Craft Ease custom kits, they are poured glue, as I mentioned, as are the rest of their kits, and this canvas material feels like it's a little bit thicker than the other kits that I've worked on from them. Now, I knew that I wanted to choose a piece that I thought would lend itself to some of their custom, the smaller sizes that they offer. And I'm not going to get into that yet. So I picked a piece that I thought would be just fitting for their smaller sizes. Now, they do offer multiple sizes. I'm going to link to their custom listing on the website down on the description if you'd like to take a look. I want to say that the largest size that I saw that they offer is 50 by 70, which is a pretty good size for most artwork, but sometimes you might want to go a little bit bigger. So I would be intentional about the pieces that you are choosing for those particular size ranges. In particular, something I want to mention is there's this fantastic tool that Jessica talks a lot about in her week 1 video for Summer with the Masters. And she also, watch that video before you order a custom anyway, because she shares so many fantastic tips about how to choose the size and what artwork lends itself well to customs and that sort of thing. But the specific tool that I'm thinking of that she mentions is called Threadbare Designer. And in that website, which you will want to access from a computer, I cannot get it to work from my phone to save my life. You can upload an image, and then there's a slider that you can adjust the size of, and it will display a mock-up rendering of what that kit is going to look like in a diamond painting format. You can choose like diamond painting or various cross-stitch formats. So that's a really good starting point to get a sense for what a painting is going to look like at any particular size. Without further ado, let me show you what I chose. So it is quite wrinkled. I'm going to see if I can do something about that. But this is, here's the thumbnail where you can see the artwork maybe a little better. This is called Our Lady of Cow Parsley. Yes, that is a name that I was not expecting with this. But it's from the artist Elisabeth Sonrel. I may have that name slightly wrong. If so, I'll make sure to insert it on the screen. I was immediately drawn to this when I was looking at different old masters pieces because it's a female artist, and the grand majority of old masters artists that we have heard of, like Van Gogh, Monet, like they're like very Eurocentric male artists. So I was really excited to see a female artist. I'm pretty sure she was based out of France. So, still Eurocentric, but hey, a woman. So at first glance, okay, that helped a little bit with the wrinkles, but maybe not as much as I would have liked. Let's roll this one more time. By the way, what I had just done was by peeling back the plastic, that helps take care of any wrinkles that are specifically in the plastic. Since this is poured glue, any of these wrinkles should lay flat. Sometimes they need just a little bit of extra help, like with the mattress. And by that, I mean you can lay your canvases under a mattress to help them lay flat. So I'll probably also just let this one rest for a little while because those creases are a bit much. But hey, good news, the glue is super sticky. Happy to see that. Okay. I'll mess with this more later, and I'll keep you guys posted on how these wrinkles settle. The canvas itself is it's a stiff material. That's probably why the wrinkles are not quite wanting to settle yet, but the good news is that's gonna hold really well, like once it is flatter. We have branding at the top. This is from Crafties, as I mentioned. Here's our thumbnail and our schematic. This has come with 43 colors. We have the schematic just on the top right, it looks like. But this is a small enough canvas, I'm not too worried about that. We have their website as well as their social media below. I've noticed they've gotten much more active on Instagram, so I recommend you follow along with them there for announcements like new releases and whatnot. So you've got a little bit of glare there. Just so you can see what the original artwork looked like, actually through the camera lens, that rendering looks really lovely. I hope that this is gonna work well with drills down as well. So I'll go ahead and insert the original artwork here so you can take a look at that and then look at the rendering. So I am cautiously optimistic about that. It looks like there's quite a lot of yellows and whites, but that is in the original artwork as well. Now let's look at the drill field just to make sure we aren't seeing any funky symbols. This is super duper clear, like not even a hint of blurred symbols in here. I like the symbols that they've chosen. I'm not seeing any that I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna mix that up. These are really similar to the symbols I've seen them choose for their prepackaged kits, like the Sybil art kits that they have, which are licensed, as I mentioned. These symbols, the symbol clarity looks fabulous, absolutely fabulous. So I'm anxious to take a look at the drills. So they package them in, these aren't even that, oh, well, let's get into them. Flip this over really quick. So they did include an inventory sheet. I see some loose drills. That's okay. So we have an inventory sheet here where it looks like they have double checked to make sure that all of the drills are there. We have some branding, some information about the kit itself, and 40 by 50 centimeters and square. So with Crafties, you can choose if you would like round or square drills. They offer both with their customs, which I think is really, really fantastic. Now, I've worked on it more than one kit from them with round drills, and so I was really, really wanting to try one of their square drill kits. So I thought, okay, I'll try that in a custom. Plus, hopefully that'll give me a little bit more detail with this as well. We have instructions for diamond painting here and some pictures as well. Now, I will say, okay, there must be an open bag of drills in here. I will say, to be honest, these tiny baggies are not my favorite, but this is really common when you're ordering customs for some reason, that they tend to come in these tiny baggies. I think have like 200 drills each in them. So I'll show you guys a little bit of the colors. I wonder if we just have a very small handful of these. Some reds, some browns. I was expecting a lot more yellow. We'll see what's in the other bag because there were 2 bags of these. Okay, here we have 3371, which is a darker color. Looking at the quality, because if you weren't aware, dark drills, especially dark square drills, for whatever reason, tend to be more trash prone. Something about the manufacturing process, just, I don't know if it's because they tend to manufacture so many more of them because they're so common, or if it's something about the amount of like dye that they're infusing. Something about the process just means that dark drills tend to be more trash prone. Now, what does trash prone mean? Trash, when it comes to drills, means having a lot of drills that are essentially, they're unusable for diamond painting. The most inconvenient thing tends to be when there are little tabs sticking off the sides, like they're square, but then there's like a little bit of junk hanging off the side. And with square drills, because they sit so flush to one another, if there's even the tiniest tab sticking off the side, that's gonna push up against the drill next to it, leave a gap, and ultimately push the other drills out of place. It's a problem. Let's get into this second bag of drills. It doesn't look like these are, well, these might be, yeah, these are in a little bit of DMC order. Maybe. So we have this really pretty deep red. See, that's the other thing with these tiny baggies. It's hard to make the colors show up well for you guys. Brown. These colors are really outside of my comfort zone, and I'm okay with it. You know, I'm excited at the prospect of trying another custom. I'm excited to be working on a piece of art from a female artist. Like, I am actually excited about this. I love it. Okay, beiges, browns again. I think this is going to be really, really pretty. I hope that we're gonna see a nice level of detail, which just from an initial look at the rendering, I'll say again, I'm cautiously optimistic. I think I like it. I think they did a nice job. Like I said, I am not a huge fan of the tiny bags. It seems like it's a lot of plastic waste. It takes much longer to kit up, to be honest. So that's not my favorite, but frankly, it's not a deal breaker. It's just something that it's like, okay, well, you know, if they were going to make some changes, that would probably be one of them. Let's check on the dimensions. And this is so wrinkled. I'm going to try to make sure it is accurate. So we do have just a tiny nick shy of 50. And I'm measuring just the drill field. And we are just a 1/4 centimeter, maybe 1/2 centimeter shy of 40. So to me, I consider that true to size. If we're within a centimeter, I'm okay with it. And I feel like it does, like we're not cropping out any of the artwork, it doesn't seem to be. So yeah, I like what I am seeing so far. And one thing I do want to make sure that I mention, just so you know, if you've ordered from Crafties before with their pre-packaged kits, like their licensed kits where they are just have the art on the website you're choosing from, you've probably seen that those kits come with those enhancement drills, like I mentioned. It's one of the things that I feel Crafties is best known for and does really, really well. I want to make sure that you know, with customs, you do not get special drills, because Crafties is hand charting those kits, and placing exactly where those special drills are going to go. And that is not something that they're offering with custom kits. That would take a lot of extra time and work and would make it a lot more expensive for us. I find that the price point for this was really reasonable when I was looking at the listings, so that I could share that with you guys. Again, while I was sent this kit by Crafties to share with you, I still feel that their price point was reasonable, and I would have paid that myself if they hadn't sent it to me. If you would like to go and check it out, I will add that listing below for the custom, so you can go see what the different price points for different sizes are. You can look at ordering one from yourself. If you are interested in getting a discount and saving a little bit of money, I, as well as Jessica at Tiny Worlds of Wonder, as I mentioned, we're both affiliates with Crafties. We both have discount codes where you can save 20% off your order from Crafties. There's zero obligation to use those. If you were to choose to use those and or one of our affiliate links, we may make a small commission. I'll be sure to add her affiliate link and discount code in the description. And if you want to use one of ours, I'll also speak for her and say thank you so much. If you want to save money and don't really want to use an affiliate code, Crafties often runs sales and sends out discount codes through their email. So sign up for their emails and you'll probably get one soon. So that's totally an option. So I would be really curious to hear what your thoughts are. Does this look like a kit that you might want to work on? You could actually order this exact kit for yourself because this piece is in the public domain, and I'll link it below. But you're also welcome to take a look at some of the other public domain artwork that's out there that you can have made into a custom. And if you'd like to participate in our Old Masters event, I'll be sure to link to the playlist where you can see the videos that we've done so far in this series. I hope they've been really educational and helpful, and we've had a lot of fun with them, and especially giving away some goodies in those videos too. So I'm gonna leave it there. I had a lot of fun sharing this with you guys. If this video was helpful for you, please give a thumbs up before you click away. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Leave your thoughts, comments, questions, snarky remarks down in the comments below. Thank you so much to Crafties for sending this kit to me to share with you guys and work on and review. I will definitely be keeping you posted, but for now, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. I hope you have a really wonderful week, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.